Well, Massive Attack, you know, when people hear about Massive Attack, they think it's like World War III going off, you know, or something like that. But, you know, that's the way we've always been. There's always big names, but, you know, quiet storm type of thing, you know.
Ces tromperies ont plutôt bien fonctionné, puisqu'en 2 albums, Blue Lines en 91 et Protection l'année dernière, Massive Attack s'est taillé une place de luxe dans l'empire de la dance music. Pourtant, leur disque génère une activité plus cérébrale que physique chez l'auditeur.
When Massive Attack first came out in 91, it wasn't aimed at the dance floor at all. You know, it was kind of aimed more for, you know, listening, you know, late at night. And that's what it became, popular within, you know, people who came home from clubs or from raves who wanted to, you know, have something a bit more quieter to listen to. You know, I think that really we kind of sparked people's imagination, you know, with, you know, the down tempo. Because at the time, even with Protection, there was a big, in England especially, you know, there's a real big dance music, house music, jungle and stuff. And, you know, it's always been the wrong time for Massive Attack to release albums.
Always be together. Something everyone loves. 2 and 3 love, 4 and 5 and 6 love, but I then hear in 1 love.
That kind of goes back to you know, the old days when, you know, Wild Bunch and Massive Attack used to put on warehouse parties. You know, we used to get into a space and do the whole space up, you know, with, you know, visual aspects. You know, that's what we do. We just get into a space and, you know, we have visual things, screens, we do the place out in camouflage. You know, and we try and treat it more like a party, you know, because there's quite, you know, in England there's a lot of gigs you go to, bands, you know, and it's really boring. You go there and you just watch the band, and when it's finished, you go home. What we try and do is kind of create more of a vibe, you know, with the visual thing. We bring our own DJs and, you know, but, you know, Massive Attack do, you know, a band set, you know, which is an hour and a quarter amongst all that, you know.
In decline, my time has been so wasteful, and have a fine time devouring my baby, my baby.
Devouring my baby, my baby, my time must be crazy.
I know you're lazy, so come on,
Really good for, you know, Massive Attack from, you know, from the fact that humble beginnings of being DJs, you know, we're actually in the position now where we can, you know, choose people who we want to work with, you know. And that's always a good thing, really, because I think, you know, especially with the DJ thing, the way the DJ has actually progressed into going into the studio and making records is a good thing. And, you know, that's what Massive Attack have been at the forefront of, really, trying to keep that sort of progression going, you know, encouraging other people to do that. Because, you know, to us, you know, especially being DJs, it's kind of, I think the DJs are the ones who have got the know-how.
Fidèles à leurs origines hip-hop, les Massifs sont avant tout des alchimistes de studio. Leurs méthodes ont d'ailleurs créé des émules, notamment dans leur ville d'origine, Bristol, avec des groupes comme Portishead ou leur ex-compère Tricky. La presse ayant la mauvaise habitude de coller des étiquettes sur tout pseudo-mouvement musical, voilà qu'on a commencé à nous parler de trip-hop. Et alors eux, qu'en pensent-ils?
Bollocks. No, it's just a stupid name that, you know, some stupid journalist, you know, gave to it. And, you know, it's really unfortunate that people have picked it up. You know, with Massive Attack, it's a case that we don't really like to, you know, put labels on our music. Because, you know, as DJs, you know, back in the early 80s, we used to play anything from James Bond to James Bond, you know, or punk to funk. You know, Mushroom used to play as a DJ with us as Massive Attack, and, you know, used to cut up soundtracks over beats and stuff like that. You know, we used to mix reggae with funk, so we always cross-collaborate in, you know, different types of music, you know. one thing about, what we do is kind of a bit misleading because people find it hard to sort of to really pin down what Massive Attack's like. And that was kind of good because, we've always wanted to be like that, quite experimental really, but kind of throws people off balance sometimes, So it would be nice to sort of find somebody who was a bit more permanent.
Every day you find a woman of your dreams who will always be there, no matter how bad things seem. Ever so faithful, ever so sure.